Hey people, what's good? Kai Storm in the building. Yes, my unpopular opinion in the building. Yes. It's a Monday and I am feeling very good. Yes, melanin power is up and we are all natural. You know, I love the jokes. But yes, Kai Storm in the building. My unpopular opinion. Black in Crew, New York and Black in Crew Compton. Yes, we gonna do this again. We gonna do this every week, motherfucker. Yes. Y'all feeling my hairstyle? Ooh, I'm telling you right now, you in Brooklyn and you got locks. Hit up Locks of Royalty. Locks of Royalty. They on St. John's and Buffalo in Brooklyn. Yes. Yes, they will do the magic on you. Anyway, back to the point. Let's get to my opinion. Yes. Me and the sparklies. Anyway, yes. So, Black Ink Crew, New York. What was my memorable moment? Yes, Alex. Equa. What? I. Yes. You. Cause my dude. My, mm. Cause I'm a weed smoker myself. I am a weed aficionado. If you don't know, have you subscribed to the marijuana channel? You should have subscribed to the marijuana channel already. But you already know I am a marijuana aficionado. Yes, and I absolutely believe in smokers lounge. You know, smokers welcome. You know, weed is life, weed is reality, that kind of thing. Yes, now I am a big lover of the ganja. Love of the ganja. But yes, sir, that's exactly. If you ask me, a weed smoker, I will tell you that all you did was build a 420 lounge. Now, all you did was build outside, smoke weed, smoke weed and chill. If you got a problem, sit down and chill out and shut the fuck up and puff pass kind of place. Like that's what it looked like you built. Like you bought a couple of plants, you bought a couple of candles. I don't understand what you bought the candles for, because we outside and I recently moved back to New York City. Side note, I recently moved back to New York City, and since I moved back to New York City, I've noticed that New York City everywhere smells like weed. Like everywhere smells like weed. I ain't mad. But everywhere does smell like weed now. And so you put up these candles to what? To blend into the smell, to hide the smell. I mean, for what? What we doing? Weed legal? What we doing? What we doing? Oh, back to the subject though. You got a couple of plants. You cleaned out the area, and then you called it Equa whatever lounge, and then because it's a smoker lounge as far as I'm concerned, and then you pulled out this little skinny, teeny weeny joint that I mean, I'm just saying, if we no, cause fuck that. If we smoking and all them people, you see all them people back there where he pulled out this little ass joint. All them motherfuckers is gonna do what? Like get puff pass on that little something? Nah, that ain't gonna work, player. Nah. No. I said no, no. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you should have pulled out a Godfather or Godmother, you know what I'm saying, cigar that Remy Martin came out for she charging $150 for 7 grams, and that Godmother. Now I ain't going from, because I'm a weed aficionado. The questions it makes that made when I first saw that, the first thing I said to myself, now, would I pay $150 for a 7 gram filled cigar? Maybe. But then again, if I paid for it and then the weed was trash, I'm not saying nothing about Remy Ma's weed. I don't know. But sometimes people be, be hyping up some, some strains of it, and it don't be hitting like that. It's like that real witness is like, oh, they got you all excited. It ain't even hitting like that, though. It ain't even hitting. So you spend $150, and I'm the kind of person that when I light a blunt, I smoke it till it fucking finished, nigga. I'm a trooper. I don't quit. I'm looking at this shit like, wait a minute, if I buy $150 cigar full of 7 grams of some that's supposed to be some fucking Zaza, and I end up smoking the whole shit without stopping, then there's a problem. Then that shit really ain't Zaza. That shit ain't international. That shit local like a motherfucker. And I'm gonna be mad that I spent $150. But then back to the subject though, but that's what he was supposed to. Alex was supposed to pull out some Godfather, Godmother kind of level of cigar right then and there. He was supposed to, and that would have been satisfactory to all, to based on all the heads back there. But then again, we are living in a pandemonium, man. We ain't supposed to be puff passing like that, especially when we don't know where niggas' mouths been. We really don't know where niggas' mouths been nowadays. In 2022, niggas is getting adventurous. I guess he was the only one that lit and smoked that joint. I mean, he could have been the only one that could have got high. But then again, really, could you get high? I mean, it had to be some fire in that motherfucking little ass. Anyway, but yes, that was the memorable part for me. That Alex built some kind of, he was trying to build this up to make his thing that he was going to have some kind of Zen ass place in the backyard of the shop, when it really was just a smoking, a cipher session, a back, back of the shop smoke lounge. I don't know what else to call it, but that was my memorable part of that shit. Compton. Man, listen. That whole situation with KP and Voodoo, like, I was on both sides. Because first of all, when Voodoo walked away from the table and said right then and there, when they had the meeting, and said right then and there, this is not for me. Good luck to you guys. Bye. Like, that was the last time you were supposed to say that. Like, you put yourself in a situation the minute that you saw them again, and then you said it again, and was giggling at the same time, like, yeah, I really, like, I really meant it, like, and it was just like, so, and at that time, when you hear it the second time on KP's end, I'm like, he's like, like, you already said that, like, you don't feel like you don't really need to you don't need to keep singing this song to me, like, I don't want to hear it, like, I heard it the first time. You could kill that beat, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking he's thinking. Now, when he's talking to you again and you standing there giggling with homegirl, and then he asks you about, are you working for the shop? Are you now working for the new shop? Right then and there, you know what Voodoo was supposed to do? Voodoo was supposed to stop the giggling. She was supposed to stop the giggling and look him dead in his face and say, what shop are you talking about, KP? Because first of all, I don't work for you no more. So therefore, I don't really got to tell you my business. Like, I could be at this shop, that shop, the other shop, around the door shop. It don't matter where I'm at, bro, because that's none of your motherfucking business. Notice I ain't asking you about your business. So don't be asking about my business. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the appropriate answer for him. Because real talk, him asking her about the shop is him being petty. That's him just turning out the little girl petty that I've been saying from the beginning, that this nigga's a little girl petty ass. He's doing petty the best I've ever seen in a while. You know what I'm saying? So literally, Yeah, your petty ass is petty. Your petty ass is petty as fuck. So, right then and there, if you had said that, and then he would have said some asshole shit, you know what I mean? You could have just shut it down. But at the end of the day, you would have been in your right to say that's none of your business. Or you could have then said, well, once you said what shop you talking about, and then he would have said, well, Lemire shop, and then you could have said, well, no, I'm not working at Lemire shop. We're somewhere else, and then that would have ended the conversation. Or just say, no, I'm not working. No, I don't know what shop you're talking about. I'm like, I'm not working at no shop. End of story. Cause either fucking way, ain't either answer or none of it would have been none of his business. But the correct answer for me, I think, would have been, nigga, what? Don't be asking me no motherfucking questions. Cause that ain't your motherfucking business. Fuck out of here. But then here you go. You realize that he's thinking of, after he walks away, you realize that he thought that you told him, that you're working at Lemire's shop. You go outside, and instead of leading off with that, because the first thing you were supposed to say, yo, my bad, because you probably walked away thinking I was talking about Lemire's shop when I wasn't. No, you turn around and say it again. Oh yeah, I really meant good luck to you guys. I really meant it. At that point, they got a right to rip you a new asshole because they done heard the same song 3 times, and it sounds fake at this point. By the third play, it's fake. By the third play, you want to shoot the DJ. By the third play, you done off. So now you getting cussed out. And then of course Voodoo, her hippie self, her hippie Seattle self, she go in the corner and start crying. You know what I mean? And because I used to live in Seattle, I kind of got why she did that. You know what I mean? I kind of got her reaction to that. And plus, it's a good reaction to the show. And you know what I mean? It's part of the little storyline. But at the end of the day, it's like, girl, you put yourself in a place where you got cussed the fuck out. And at the end of the day, that's what a nigga did. A nigga said, I'm tired of this fuck shit. You gonna get cussed the fuck out because you keep coming and tell me that you wish me good luck. You wish me good luck. Bitch, I don't care. Fuck what you wishing for. You know what I'm saying? And based on how they was talking to you, based on how you said that you felt that how they treated you, why you wishing them so much good luck? Like, fuck out of here. No, and you've done seen how KP done turned petty as fuck. Why give him a chance to turn petty on you without giving him the same medicine back? But she a Seattle hippie. She ain't really too capable of, she ain't too capable. She ain't too capable. she ain't too capable. But yeah, that's my opinion. My memorable moments of Black Ink Crew, Compton and New York. And girl, why this silicone? Like you got this silicone in some basement, and then you go into some other country's basement to get it out. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Next time in the building, like and subscribe, comment below, cash at me if you like. I definitely appreciate cash apps. Check out my website where you can check out the books I've written, the blogs I've written, and definitely subscribe to the marijuana site. Have a good night. See you next week.